Currently, many heart specialists emphasize that taking a walk alone may not be enough to protect your cardiovascular system. In fact, this practice is sometimes considered overly emphasized and potentially dangerous. If you're over 65, especially if you've ever experienced joint problems, fatigue, or mobility difficulties, this content could be truly revealing. Today, we'll explore 5 scientifically validated alternatives to walking. These are easy, risk-free physical activities that boost circulation, strengthen the heart, and revitalize you, all from the comfort of your home. If you experience circulatory problems, numbness in your lower limbs, leg swelling, or that feeling of exhaustion that comes after prolonged periods of inactivity, you're not alone in this experience. But before continuing, please like the video, share it with people who might benefit from it, and let us know in the comments which city you follow our YouTube channel from. Many older adults feel trapped, convinced that walking is the only option available, even when it causes pain. However, the reality is different. One of these 5 alternatives could be exactly what your cardiovascular system has been waiting for. If you want to protect your heart, keep your mind sharp, and maintain independence and mobility well into your 80s, stay tuned. What you discover in this session could truly transform your well-being starting tomorrow. What you learn today has the potential to completely revolutionize your perception of physical well-being. First alternative: seated foot activation. Among the most basic and overlooked exercises for cardiac and vascular health, especially when walking is problematic, is seated foot activation. It may seem almost trivial, but this gentle movement replicates the natural pumping action of walking without stressing the knee or hip joints. Even more beneficial, it stimulates the calf muscles, which many cardiologists refer to as the body's second heart. Why is this so important? Each contraction of the calves helps push blood flow upward from the lower limbs toward the heart. This mechanism keeps circulation active and prevents the buildup that causes swollen ankles, cold feet, and even the formation of dangerous blood clots. Without this calf muscle pump, the heart must double its efforts, especially during extended periods of sedentary immobility. The main advantage is that it can be performed anywhere, while reading, watching television, during meals, or while waiting in a medical facility. Stand upright with your feet flat on the floor. Raise your heels, keeping your toes flat on the floor. Hold the position for a few moments, lower, then raise your toes, keeping your heels fixed. The exercise is complete. This small gesture reactivates the calves and stimulates circulation. There's also a transformation in mental approach. When people hear the call to increase movement, they often feel helpless if they experience pain or instability. Seated foot activation eliminates this psychological barrier. You can start immediately. No equipment, no gym, not even shoes. This first small gesture restores confidence and a sense of control. I had the opportunity to talk to Harold, a 78-year-old resident of a residential neighborhood in Columbus, Ohio. He couldn't take more than a few steps without feeling dizzy. Doctors recommended increasing his walking activity, but he simply wasn't capable. A physical therapist showed him the seated activation technique. Harold began doing 20 repetitions an hour while watching vintage westerns. 2 weeks later, the swelling had decreased. Her energy had returned, and she declared, "For the first time, I feel like an active participant in my own healing process." It's not about the distance you move, but the regularity with which you circulate your blood. Seated activation achieves exactly this goal, gently, safely, right from your chair. Alternative 2, wall push-ups. Most people consider push-ups exclusively for fitness enthusiasts. However, regular wall push-ups can revolutionize your cardiovascular health and circulation. No need to get down on the floor, no equipment, no excessive sweating, just tangible results. When you perform a wall push-up, you engage your chest, arms, and core muscles. These muscle groups promote circulation in the thoracic region and upper back, areas where many older adults experience tension and poor blood flow. Each controlled repetition helps the heart pump more efficiently and strengthens the respiratory muscles, which is crucial as we age. Unlike walking, which can put intense strain on the knees, hips, and lower back, wall push-ups allow you to adjust the intensity. Stand about 2 feet from a sturdy wall. Place your hands at shoulder height. Bend your elbows to bring your chest closer to the wall. Then push back up to the starting position. 10 slow repetitions activate the entire body and stimulate blood circulation. Emotionally, wall push-ups relieve pressure on the chest, literally and metaphorically. Breathing deepens, posture straightens, and mood lifts. I remember Eleanor, 82, from Boise, Idaho, who started with 5 wall push-ups every morning. I thought my body was too old, she confided to me, but it just needed permission. Strength after 70 doesn't come from weights or long walks. Sometimes all it takes is leaning against a wall and proving your body still supports you. Feel the power return, and your daily existence transforms. If you're still following and find this content helpful, type 2 in the comments so I know you're there. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that button and the bell to never miss future videos. Your support allows us to continue creating uplifting content. Let's move on to the next exercise. Third alternative, seated leg elevations. If you suffer from poor circulation in your legs, swollen ankles, or feet that never seem to warm up, seated leg elevations may be the solution. No need to leave the house, no special equipment, just a stable chair and 5 minutes. Leg raises activate your largest muscles, thighs, calves, and glutes. When these muscle groups work, blood flows freely back to the heart, easing the fight against gravity. As the weeks go by, your resting heart rate decreases and your endurance improves. Simply stand upright, raise 1 foot a few inches, hold briefly, lower, then alternate. As your quadriceps re-energize, your feet warm up, your knees gain stability, and your heart doesn't have to work too hard. There's a hidden mental benefit. Each elevation tells your brain, I'm still in control of my body. This sense of control counteracts the anxiety that creeps in with limited mobility. Walter, 79, from Des Moines, Iowa, began elevating his legs during television commercials. I stopped feeling stuck, he said. I felt alive again. Progress isn't always about climbing stairs. Sometimes it means lifting a foot from a sitting position and claiming strength on your own terms. This represents wisdom in action. Fourth alternative, hand grip compressions. Cardiovascular health isn't limited to large muscle groups. One of the most powerful tools for protecting your heart is right in the palm of your hand. Grip strength. Intentional squeezing can silently train your heart, reduce blood pressure, and strengthen blood vessels without leaving your chair. When you squeeze and release, you stimulate small arteries in your hands and forearms, triggering a vascular response that lowers systolic blood pressure. Many cardiologists now recommend grip exercises for blood pressure control, especially when strenuous exercise isn't feasible. A stronger grip correlates with greater longevity and independence because it reflects overall neuromuscular health. When grip strength declines, balance and confidence slip. Practice it even with just a tennis ball or a soft object, and your nervous system receives a clear message. I'm still strong. Ruth, an 80-year-old from Charleston, South Carolina, carries a small yellow stress ball with her. 3 squeezes when I sit down, 3 when I stand up, she says. Her surprise, more energy throughout the day, and a more regular heartbeat. Grip training doesn't require legs, back, or balance. Do it by the window, during phone conversations, or while watching your favorite show. Each squeeze represents a small victory you can literally grasp. If you're still watching and this helps, type number 4 in the comments. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Your support keeps us going. Fifth alternative, seated leg extension hold. You don't need marathons to keep your heart young and your blood circulating. Sometimes all you need is to swing your legs on a chair. Seated leg raises seem simple, yet they're one of the most underrated exercises for people over 70 who want better circulation, a stronger lower body, and a heart that's protected from a sedentary lifestyle. Prolonged sitting causes blood to pool in the legs, forcing the heart to pump harder. Over time, this increases the risk of blood clots, swelling, and high blood pressure. Extended leg holds work like a gentle pump for the entire lower body, reducing venous pressure and improving oxygen delivery. Maintaining an upright position, raise one leg straight, hold for a few seconds, lower, and alternate. No equipment is needed, just the muscles that are waking up. The quadriceps contract, assisting the heart. With practice, walking to the mailbox becomes easier. Stairs feel less tiring. Confidence increases. After a mild stroke, Frank, 78, from Tucson, Arizona, tried leg raises. What's the point? He thought initially. Weeks later, he climbed the stairs with less fatigue and no longer felt useless. I'm still doing something. Your true gift isn't youth or looks, it's dignity, moving on your own terms, at your own pace. Without fear, you feel tired or stuck. Remember, your legs don't want you to run, they just want a few gentle inches. Every elevation strengthens your body, boosts circulation, and gives your heart what it deserves. I'm 85 years old. I've learned that true change doesn't require perfect health, sophisticated equipment, or abundant time. It requires a little curiosity, a spark of openness, and the belief that your body still matters, because it truly does. Many older people feel the world speeding up, the noise intensifying, and they begin to shrink. Yet within every aging body lives a spark of vitality, resilience, and wisdom, waiting for you to recognize it again. These 5 practices aren't merely exercises, they are messages. I am still present. I still matter. I still have the power to care for my heart. Every squeeze, every lift, every gentle bend is a reminder. I don't give up. I choose to support myself, even in small ways. Small actions add up. They create movement. They bring tranquility. Life at this age isn't always easy. Maybe you've lost someone. Maybe your body has changed. Maybe you're simply exhausted. It's human. But remember, there are still possibilities available right now. You can still choose to keep your blood flowing. Calm your heart. Bring serenity into your day. You're never too old to benefit your heart, never too weak to experience something gentle and healing. Even if you can't walk as you once did, there's still a path, a hope, a way to support the wonderful body that has accompanied you all these years. Take action today. Pick an exercise and try it. Just one. A fist pump, a leg raise, a wall push-up. Do it for your heart. Do it for yourself. You are still present and you still matter. Allow the simplest movement to ignite the thought. I'm alive. My body can still do this. Healing isn't always a leap. Sometimes it's a silent moment on the kitchen chair when warmth returns to your feet. A pause between breaths when you reflect, I am here. And that is something to be proud of. Thank you for joining us today. We appreciate your voice. Leave a comment. Tell us what you've learned and how you'll use it. We read all the messages. Your words offer us tremendous support. If the video was helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with your loved ones. Your support allows us to continue producing the kind and inspiring content you deserve. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.